An increasing number of people are starting an exercise lifestyle. Unfortunately, many of them start off on the wrong foot and they quit. My guest, Chris Purvis, who's a physical therapist and athletic trainer with Peak Performance Physical Therapy, is going to talk with us about the importance of teamwork and how you can turn failure into success. Chris, we've talked about this a lot before. Welcome to Living Fit. And we're going to talk about a team that every new fitness member should think about. Let's start off with the doctor.
All right. Well, Bill, like you said, there's a lot of people now, a huge part of the population, who understand they need to be exercising, who are interested in exercising. They hear about it every day, but they just don't really know where to start, or they've had a bad experience in the past. So just like we start off every show, every health show you see, it says, please, check with your physician before starting or, changing your exercise program. The physicians are huge in finding out kind of where you are as a starting point. If you think about it, when you start an exercise program, you want to have goals and you want to be doing it for a reason. That physician is a great one to tell you where you are initially so that you can kind of tell some progress, plus to tell if there's anything going on that might be affecting you otherwise.
A good example, Chris, people that have diabetes, people that have certain medications, musculoskeletal issues, which brings us to the next step, the role of physical therapists in exercise. A lot of people don't think about that.
Right. Well, a lot of people have musculoskeletal complaints for not exercising. I hurt my knee when I was younger, my shoulder hurts, my back hurts. A lot of people have those. And that, that has to be taken into consideration, but it doesn't need to stop you from exercising. You talk about the other things, diabetes, high blood pressure, those things, exercise is proven time and time again to be very, very beneficial for those conditions. The therapist, our role as physical therapists most of the time is to use those musculoskeletal problems, and we kind of work an exercise program around those, because most of the time, as you get a little bit stronger, a lot of those end up going away.
And also, the physical therapist helps the person start at the right functional level, which is very important. The next team member, a lot of us, we know about the importance, we don't use them or her, the nutritionist.
Yeah, that's, nutrition is huge, and there were some studies came out not too long ago that said, if you just eat right, you don't even really need the exercise part, which a lot of people got upset, but it's a huge factor. What we eat, what we put in our mouth is, could be up to 80% of what we're doing as far as losing weight or changing our body, so nutrition is a huge factor.
Now, in summary, Chris, the final member, the specialist, the exercise specialist. What is the role? How do they all fit in?
Right. Well, personal trainers, exercise specialists, they, this area is becoming more and more popular. And the good trainers out there, they work with the rest of the team. They know the nutritionist. They know what's going on nutrition-wise. They work with the therapist communicates to them certain things that need to be done, and they also are communicating with the physician, when the member or participant has some difficulties or problems that they need to be aware of.
Now, to summarize, Chris, it's incredibly important that the exercise individual uses the team approach and turns a potentially bad experience into a life-changing one.
Exactly.
Thank you.